So there we go, Mike. We got the starters there. 11, 22, 14, 23. And what's that last number? Maybe 10? I think the blonde haired girl there's 10. Yeah, it looks like 10, right?
All right, you want to get going?
Yep. Tim, you ready?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stonington High School, the scene of tonight's CIAC Class M quarterfinal girls basketball action between the number 4 seeded hosts, the Stonington Bears, and the number 5 seeded visitors, Northwestern Highlanders. We are streaming this game live on the Just Sports Winstead YouTube channel, so thanks for tuning in. We're just about set for the player introductions here. I am Mike Kurtz along with Billy Richmond and Tim Wheeler on camera tonight, and we've all made the long journey down to the very southeastern corner of state of Connecticut.
Yeah, Mike, it was a ride down there. We left early, and it went very well. Luckily, no traffic anywhere, so we got here. We got the Wi-Fi going. It took us a little bit of trouble on that, but we got it going. We're the tech gurus now. And so they're reading the player conduct announcements. But we have the number 4 seed Stonington Bears and number 5 seed Northwestern Highlanders. So that was number 22, Rory Risley, and number 5, Emma Maltby.
Woo! There's a sizable contingent that made the long journey from the northwest corner down to Stonington here. So now we have the starting lineups. Number 4, Mackenzie Janko. Emma Maltby. Number 5.
Emma's grandmother's watching us.
Number 15, Grace Stimson. Maddie Topa.
Got a lot of people watching, and the Topas. Maddie has her fan club out there.
And number 21, Callie Franklin. Of course, the Highlanders are coached by Fred Williams, the Hall of Famer, and assisted by his 2 daughters, Stacey Zemaitis and Lindsay Blanchard. And now the introductions for the Bears.
Leah DeBerry.
Number 10, Leah DePerry. Adeline Risley, number 14. Sophia Howinski, she's a sophomore.
Yeah, that's all.
Caitlin Cadmus, one of the captains. And number 22, Rory Risley.
Nice job by the PA announcer here. Keep it on them.
All right. So once again, the scene of tonight's game is Stonington High School. Their sports team's nickname is the Bears. And I don't know, Tim, if you can get a shot of the Bears' lair over there. Stonington is on the far side of the court, their section, and we are on the near side here, right behind the scorers table. Kind of the cozy confines of the Bears' lair here, Billy.
Yeah, right. They have an auxiliary gym that we're sort of back, and there's a wall on both sides of us that sort of restrict the corners here.
The Bears are led by Coach Paula Solar. They are number 4 seed in this tournament. They had 3 losses, tip controlled by Northwestern to Topa, who lays it up and in. Good start for the Highlanders. Looks like the Highlanders come out in a zone.
Matchup.
They get it inside. Shot no good. Follow up though. Off the rim, no good. Third attempt. And goes out of bounds.
As we said, Mike, 22, Rory Risley. She's a tall, 11. Sophia Hazinski has some height to her. So, in 23 also.
Looks like the Bears in a zone as well. Near steal. Topa gets it though. Goes left and lays it up from the left side of the glass with the right hand. So 4 quick ones for Maddie Topa to get this game started. Looking for the backdoor cut off nicely by Topa. Looks like the Bears want to reset.
Look for it. Nice job by Maddie Topa cutting off the back door.
And a nice drive to the basket by number 14, Adeline Risley. She gets the Bears on the board, 4-2. Minute and a half into this first period. Now they get it down low to Topa, but off her fingertips. Too far, right? Turnover to the Bears. Cross-court pass. Shot no good. Offensive putback is good by number
was it, or
11.
11.
Howinski. Right. So we're tied at 4.
So the offensive rebounds we see for the Bears.
Grace Stimson touches the ball for the first time over to Emma Maltby. Gets a screen from Janko. Now back to Janko. Puts up a 3, and she hits.
Mike, that's what I mentioned on the way down. If Mackenzie can hit some of those, it really opens up everything for the Highlanders.
Now they try to get it down low to Howinski.
Oh, man.
She just barely gets it in, but she does.
Say less. 4 players as center forwards on the Bears.
Ooh. Callie Franklin up top. Over to Maltby.
Man to man now.
Stimson. And the pass can't be saved by Maltby, so it'll be a turnover.
So that man-to-man pressure defense, they were stout on that one.
So our score is 7-6 Northwestern. 5 minutes left in the first period. They try to get it inside again, and this time it's taken away by Topa. 2-on-1, bounce pass to Maltby, who lays it up and in.
Emma Maltby.
Beautiful execution on the fast break after the steal. So Coach Solar wants to take a timeout here.
30-second timeout.
With Northwestern now up by 3, 9-6, 4:54 left in the first period.
So as you see, there's 3 referees now in the game for the quarterfinals. We get 3 referees, quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals. We'll have 3 referees each. So to do that, we didn't get to talk to them before. I don't know which board they're out of. 4 down here. The other night at Northwestern, they came from board 11, which is down in Fairfield County.
Both teams, of course, won 2 games to get to this point in the tournament.
All right.
The Bears have only 4 losses on the season. 3 of them, though, to #1 seeded Wyndham. They play in the same conference.
Yeah.
And another tip and a
Franklin.
steal by Callie Franklin.
Yeah, so they're out in definitely a man-to-man.
Maltby gets a screen.
Maltby shot blocked.
So
24 seconds on the shot clock.
So Maltby will trigger the inbound.
Uh-oh. Knocked.
And,
Stimson
off the
comes
back.
up with it.
The back of,
a
cut by Janko.
And
a foul.
23.
Let's see, 23 called for the foul.
All right. Cadmus, her first.
So Mackenzie Janko to the line. Gets the roll.
And
rattles it home. 11-6 our score in favor of Northwestern. They work it around the perimeter. Now inside, back inside. And Hawinski is fouled by Stimson. So
obviously that's their game plan, is to get it in low, right? They definitely have the height advantage.
Back of the rim. Bounces up high, but off.
We don't have those kids yelling us in our ear like last night, Mike.
No. Badly missed the mark there.
Violation, right?
Violation. So pressure in the backcourt now by the Bears. Janko to inbound it. They get it into Franklin. Now they back off.
Maltby. Switch.
Janko puts up a 3.
Oh.
No good, but Topa with an offensive
Nice
rebound. Back to
Topa.
Janko. They try to get it down low to Topa on a nice cut into the paint, and then she's fouled. I think they got Hawinski on the foul.
Yeah. Nice cut by Maddie Topa. 11, yep. Hawinski.
First one good. Maddie now in 9th place all time. The girls' scoring list for the state of Connecticut. She adds another one.
22 from 8th. Ah, come on.
Bears working around their perimeter up top. Cross-court pass. Little jumper in the lane and misses everything.
Rory Risley, the captain.
So once again, the Bears want to pressure in the backcourt. Long pass to Topa. Fights for the rebound. Lot of contact there, but the referees let it go.
Yeah.
In the NFL, that would have been pass interference.
Yeah, right. That was pass interference.
So because no one touched it, the Bears will get to inbound under their own basket.
Little bit like what we saw last night, Mike. They're letting them play.
And it's taken away by Franklin. And then she's fouled.
Number 10, to Perry.
So Coach Solar wants to take another timeout here. So the Highlanders off to a good start here on this long road trip. They lead 13-6 with 3:28 remaining in the first.
Yeah. We talked about it last night in the state tournament. We've seen refs let them play more than what we see in the Berkshire League for sure. And that one, it looked like, but maybe he said they just
maybe it was
incidental.
Together, yeah.
Right, incidental. They got tangled together, both people there. So we'll see. But
Yeah, the game that
great
Billy's
start.
referring to is the Gilbert Class S second round game last night, which we live streamed on the NFHS network. And unfortunately, local school Gilbert lost in the second round to East Granby. So they're now out of the Class S tournament. And they get it in to Callie Franklin.
Somebody got to come get it. Come get it.
They hand off to Topa. She goes right. Hands off now to Stimson. Franklin faces the basket, spins into the lane, spins back the other way. Oh, and her shot won't fall, but Emma Malpe grabs the rebound. Back to Franklin for an elbow jumper. This time she hits it. She just needed to be further away.
That's right. What a great move by Callie Franklin. Couldn't finish, but then gets the jumper.
Corner three is good by number 23, Cadmus. And a foul called on the Bears. It looks like 10.
10, yeah.
DePerry picks up her second.
Second now.
Team fourth. Right in front of the Stonington student section.
Yeah, right.
Sure, they're giving Mackenzie the business. Nice cut by Topa. Nice delivery by Janko.
What a great play. Coach Fred Williams with the inbound call and the execution.
Cross court. And tipped away by Franklin. No! Off the Bears last touched.
Kowinski went off her hand. So
they get into Franklin.
Callie Franklin anytime coming in. Everybody else, they give her the ball.
Wing three from Topa, no good. And it's go out of bounds on the far side over to the Bears with 2:07 left in the first.
Grace tried to track it down, just couldn't get to it.
We should mention Grace Stimson had a breakout offensive game in the first game of the Class M tournament. She had 15 points.
Right.
And that's a three.
Again, 23.
Oh, through the hands of Stimson. Turnover to the Bears. 17-12 our score. 1:37 remaining. They drop it down low to Howinski. And she's fouled by Stimson.
Stimson second. So we got a sophomore and a freshman battling it down low. Silence.
And off the mark. Kowinski's missed her first three free throws. And
so Stapleton looks like will come in, right? I believe that it's this. Kylie Stapleton. Stimson takes a seat with the 2 fouls.
Second one, back rim, no good, but offensive rebound to Risley. Second chance, no good.
Callie Franklin.
Poked out of bounds by number 10, DePerry. They get it to Topa.
Oh, and it's DeBerry.
Stolen away.
Kicked her pocket.
2-on-1. And Risley lost the handle and goes out of bounds. Callie Franklin brings it across. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. And Stapleton ends up with it. Janko puts up a three. It's going to be short. Topa saves it, but she had her foot on the baseline. So 55 seconds remain in the first period. Still 17-12 Northwestern. Hand off. They get it down low to Hawinski. Turns and puts it in. She's got 6.
Good position that time by Hawinski.
Shot clock is off for this possession. Backdoor cut again. Topa misses. They get it down low, and she converts. That's 14. Adeline Risley, it's a 1-point game. Hand off to Janko.
That defense is tough, boy.
Oh, and poked out of bounds with 0.7 of a second left.
Oh, they got to have somebody else inbound.
And I don't think they were aware of the time.
Yeah.
So that's how the quarter will end. After racing out to a fast start were the Highlanders. The Bears nearly caught up at the end of the first period. It's a 1-point game heading to the second.
17-16?
17-16.
All right. So the defense, the Stonington defense, definitely they trying to get that half-court offense going has been a little bit of trouble for them. Their transition offense, that's how they started getting everything going quickly, and they need to do, hopefully they can do that, but then they got to just work on some half-court offense and how to get that give and go with Maddie Topa worked out really good. And, the press doesn't seem to bother him, but Franklin has to bring it over, and then that sort of gets them out of their offense, I think, is what's happening. But,
yeah, and then on the Stonington side of the ledger on offense, their game plan is clearly to get it inside
low,
as often as possible.
Yeah, right.
They definitely do have a little bit of a height advantage.
3 players, right?
3 players, whereas
tall, right?
Northwestern has 2.
2, right.
2 taller players that can play down low.
Yeah.
But let's see how this game works out, because neither team substitutes very much.
No, I was just going to say that, Mike, right? Stonington had nobody come in, and Northwestern only had it because Stimson has 2.
So the Bears will start this period with the ball. Looks like they get it in the corner and tipped. But Hoisley under the basket. Passes out for a shot. Back rim no good. Stapleton fights for the rebound. And the Bears have it, but their player was on the baseline. That's about the 4th one we've seen in the early going here. I wonder if it's harder for the players to see that.
Yeah, right.
Long pass and a whistle. And it looks like an official's timeout as there was some debris on the floor. So it looks like we're going to redo the inbound here. Referees kick it aside.
Not water like up at Gamble last night.
They get it into Topa. She's guarded by Risley. Hands off to Janko. Thought about a 3-point shot. Tries to get it down low to Maltby, but the pass was a little bit too wide. Turnover to the Bears. So the Bears could take their first lead here. Risley puts up a shot. Won't go. Topa with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Maltby. Back to Maltby. Tough defense.
She's open.
Stapleton, elbow jumper. Oh, got use all the rim.
All of it and then some, boy. How many times did it bounce up there?
The crowd was hushed as we waited for the final result there.
Help her.
Down
that
low.
was an elbow. She cleared out with her left arm.
Yeah, Hawinski, she's been tough down low.
As
8
a
points.
sophomore, man, Mike. She's going to be a good player.
Maltby hounded. They get it to Franklin at the top of the key. Janko wants to reset the offense.
15 on the clock. So that they just want to deny her Topa the ball.
7 seconds on the shot clock, and it's a takeaway by the Bears. So good defensive pressure that time by
they're just
Stonington.
denying Maddie the ball at all.
Zone defense for Northwestern. Risley, I think she took a step, yes. They get it into Franklin. Franklin's going to try and drive. She's cut off by Risley. Back to Topa.
Now it's open. Yeah, set her some screens. Get something going.
She goes right, spins, gets into the lane, puts up a shot, and gets the roll.
10 now for Topa.
21-16 our score. Oh, Hawinski, she's fouled on her way to the basket.
Franklin, I believe, right?
No, I think they said
Topa. Oh, they did, huh? I didn't. 23, they call it on? Oh, yeah, it's 23.
On the board, it is 23.
Okay.
Yes. Kylie Stapleton.
Lid on the basket for Sophia down that end.
We'll have to see later in the game. They might have to do the hack-a-shack with her. She has not made a free throw yet. And still hasn't.
But
Risley comes up with the loose ball rebound. Now they get it back down to her. Hawinski, her shot won't go, and Franklin with the rebound.
DeBerry
with the steal. And through the hands of Hawinski, ends up with Stapleton. Now Janko will bring it across.
She seems. Whoa.
And it's a tie-up. Possession arrow stays with Northwestern.
Hawinski, yeah, man. Whew. She is all over the floor.
They get it into Topa. Steps back for a three. Off the mark. Hawinski with the rebound. To Perry, calling signals. They work it around the perimeter. Now they get it to the free throw line to Risley. Dump it down to Hawinski. Her shot no good, and Franklin comes up with a rebound. Franklin cut off. Gets back into the lane. Oh, but lost the handle.
Oh, that was such.
Oh, and somebody's racing ahead down court. That's number 14, Risley.
Risley, 6 for her now.
He's got 6.
What's the score, Mike?
Score 21-20 now. 1 point game. Oh, and a steal. And the Bears have the lead. Kalmus picked Janko's pocket and then took it home. 22-21 now. Topa, little floater.
Nice.
She gives the Highlanders back the lead.
12 now for Topa.
And a double dribble call. So turnover by the Bears. Back to the Highlanders with 3:43 remaining in the second. Maltby gets it into Janko. Franklin brings it across the timeline. Guarded up top, picks up her dribble, gives it to Topa. Goes right.
Now, yeah.
20 seconds left on the shot clock. Maltby cut off on the drive, but hands to Topa. Another little floater. Back rim, no good. And the Bears chase down the loose ball.
With the rebound.
3:11 remaining. 1 point game, 23-22 Northwestern. They get it down to Hawinski, uses the body, and banks it up and in. She's got 10. Franklin's going to drive, puts up a shot, but it's blocked. And then a foul.
After that, then you call that foul?
They get Franklin on the foul. Her first. Team second. 2:44 left in the period. Bears up by 1, 24-23. Risley at the elbow gets it down to Hawinski. Shot is blocked. And then there's a scramble for the loose ball. And let's see which way it goes. It goes Northwestern's way.
Number 12, Addison Cadmus checks in for the Bears. She's a freshman.
2 sets of sisters on this team.
Yeah, right.
Well, we assume they're sisters. Could be cousins. Janko in the corner. Tries to get it to Maltby, but Stapleton ends up with it.
17 on the clock.
They try to get it down low to Topa.
And Topa, basket's good. 14, so Adeline Risley.
No good on the free throw.
14 now for Maddie.
Addison Calamus, who just came in, got the rebound. Looks like they're getting ready for another sub just before halftime here. To Perry, calling signals. Calamus. Back to her sister.
Sister, right?
Sister act.
Knocked
Clipped.
away. Oh.
Regathered by the Bears. To get it into the paint.
3 seconds.
4 seconds on the shot clock. No good. Topa with the rebound. And to tie up the possession arrow will go to the Bears. Number 4, Cora Babin enters the lineup, replacing Adeline Risley. 1:20 left in the period. Catch and shoot on the inbound, no good. But the follow-up by Hawinski is good. So now the Bears back in front, 26-25.
They switch really well on defense, Mike. You watch them, they switch very well on that.
Poked out of bounds. Highlanders keep it with 27 seconds on the shot clock. And it's tipped.
Cadmus.
They get it into Topa. Goes into the lane, drops it off for Stapleton. Beautifully. Clearly converts.
To Stapleton. What a great pass by Topa.
50 seconds left. Free throw line. They get it down to Hawinski. She turns and banks it home. Northwestern has really had no answer for her.
14 now for her.
Janko gets a screen from Maltby. Loose ball.
Right
Stapleton ends up with it, puts up a shot. Maltby tries to save it. Over to Perry with 27 seconds left. Oh, Franklin with the near steal to tie up. And this time the possession arrow will go to Northwestern with 19.2 seconds left in the half. So they get it into Franklin. She's guarded by Risley. Gets a screen.
Ooh, yeah, now she's pressure D on her.
Gets another screen.
Stolen.
Near steal, but goes out of bounds with 7.3 seconds remaining. So they get it into Topa. Oh, and
bounced it on the line. When she threw the bounce pass in, it hit the line.
So it's a turnover to the Bears with 6.9 seconds left in the half. They try to get it to Hawinski.
Travel.
It's a steal by Maltby, and that's how the half will end.
What is it? I can't see it.
I believe it's 28-27 Bears. For some reason, the the lights on the score on the
I
scoreboard
know.
are
They're
very, very
so
light,
faint, right?
very
Like, they're
faint. I
crazy.
believe
Yeah.
it's 28-27 Bears.
All right. Thanks, Tim. All right. So on this side, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 for Sophia Howinski, 6 for Adeline Risley, and 6, 8 for Caitlin Cadmus. The other side, Mackenzie Jenko has 5, 2 for Emma Maltby, 2 for Callie Franklin, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 for Maddie Topa, and 4 for Kylie Stapleton.
So a very entertaining first half. Northwestern started strongly. The Bears caught up at the end of the first period. It was a 1-point game going to the second, 17-16. And then in the second period, the Bears outscored Northwestern by 1, or was tied. So it's still a one. They did outscore them by 2 to take
right.
that 1-point lead into the half. So we'll stay tuned here. We'll bring you all the second half action in just a few moments.
Yeah. Northwestern wouldn't have substituted.
All right, we're back for the second half. Once again, our halftime score 28-27 in favor of the Stonington Bears. And they will inbound to start this second half from the far side of the court. Looks like the same starting lineup for both teams. Corner three, short. Janko with the rebound.
That was Caitlin Cadmus with the three.
Get it to Franklin. She spins into the lane, reverses, and gets the roll. So Northwestern back in front by one, 29-28. To Perry.
Trying to double. Look.
There's a double dribble.
After she did it, she was like, no.
Why'd
I do that? There it is, that press again.
And they get it to Janko cutting. And it's poked away, or is that a foul?
They called a foul. Wow. 23, right. Cadmus, her second now. Team first. Oh, the PA guy left. He was I liked him. He did an excellent job.
Oh, and it's a steal on the inbound. Bears have it. DePerry brings it across. They're trying to get it down low to Howinski. That time it looked like they were fronting her and
behind her.
Behind her.
Teaming, right? Yeah.
Pass was too tall.
Caitlin.
Franklin. Thought about a drive, cut off, gives it back to Janko. Now she drives and has her shot blocked.
22, Risley blocked that one. Stimson.
Oh, and they're going to get Stimson on a foul, I think. Yes.
Yeah. That's her third.
Well, they get it in to
Howinski.
And it's loose ball, goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Northwestern. Risley missed the shot.
All right.
Looks like Stapleton's getting ready to check back in for Northwestern.
Stimson has to come out. She was trying to deny her.
Oh, they get it into Howinski. She gets around, but shot no good. But the follow-up by Risley is good.
That's her first two.
30. No whistle. A lot of contact underneath. Bears just retook the lead, 30-29. Cross-court pass.
Tracked down by 14, Risley.
Oh, and Cadmus with the three.
Cadmus, her third three of the game.
So now the Bears up by 4, 33-29.
Go get the ball, Maddie.
There, she's got it now. Gets a screen from Janko, goes right.
Switch on her. Oh,
cut off. Lost the handle momentarily. Gets it back to Franklin with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Go get it.
You're going to have to put up a shot. 3 seconds. 2. Puts up an off-balance shot and banks it in.
Banks are open even
they
down
said
here in
that
Stonington.
Was a two-pointer.
Two-pointer, yeah.
Tipped away.
Oh, nice Maltby. Emma Maltby. Got her hand out there.
2-point game with 5 minutes remaining in the third. Topa cut off. Gets it over to Stapleton at the free throw line. Gets a screen from Stapleton on the handoff back. And Topa
for 2.
I guess it's a 2.
Yep, no arms were raised.
We're tied at 33. They get it to Cadmus. Now DePerry tries a drive, gets it down low, and lays it up and in.
That's
Her
the
first two.
Yeah, first two of the point.
Bears retake the lead, 35-33. Topa goes to the floor, keeps the ball alive, though. Nice
Janko.
Backdoor cut by Janko, who lays it up and in from the right side. Tied again, 35 and a foul.
Basket is good. Cadmus. Foul on Callie Franklin, her second. And one. What happened? Shooter. She's going in for the shooter.
Free throw is good.
Huh.
So now the Bears back in front, 38-35.
Surprised they took her out. Number 5. We didn't see her. Callie Mansfield comes in.
Topa drives right.
Stop.
Puts up a shot off the backboard. Franklin, though, gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. Blocked by Topa. But Howinski gets it back. Follow up by Risley is good.
Rebounds, yeah. Rory Risley, one of the captains.
40-37 now, 3:18 remaining in the third. Bears in front by 3.
Stapleton in the corner.
Oh,
Mulvey
off balance, tried to save it and went into the hands of DePerry. She takes it right to the basket. And looks like the ball is going to stay on there with the Bears.
Yeah. That was blocked.
They
5. Ooh, too strong. Ooh. Oh, it hit.
Janko was hitting the mouth.
22, I think.
Yeah, I believe it was Risley.
22. 6 quick points for Risley.
Bears with their largest lead, 42-37. Janko, runner in the lane, is just short. Howinski with a rebound. And Maltby will get called on the foul.
Be her first.
Cadmus back in, replacing
number 5.
Mansfield. They're working around the perimeter. DePerry puts up a shot, short.
Oh,
she gets her own rebound. Ooh, that was a travel.
Yeah.
But Howinski's there to clean it up. I think Coach Williams might want to think about a timeout here. Opting not to take it, and now he does.
As soon as they got in the front court. Yeah, so 44-37, 7-point lead.
So a big spurt there by the Bears. It was tied at 35, 16. So a 9-2 run.
16-10 for the quarter, too, that they outscored them there.
So let's see what Coach Williams has in mind here as they come out of the timeout. Of course, he is the dean of Connecticut high school coaches in terms of length of service and number of wins.
So the winner of this game will play the winner of the number 1 Wyndham and number 8 East Windsor Bloomfield in the semifinals.
At a neutral site on Monday, March the 10th.
And then the finals will be on either March 15th or 16th down at Mohegan Sun. So the run to the Sun. So Stonington's real close.
We made a practice run to the Sun today.
Right. Stimson still on the bench.
So Janko will inbound on the far side. 33 seconds on the shot clock. They get it into Franklin. Guarded by Risley. She baseline drives. And then it's taken away by Howinski. And her
Too
outlet
long.
pass is out of bounds, intended for Cadmus. Now Stimson makes a
Comes
reappearance.
back in, yeah. All right, Grace. And now they're actually putting somebody on.
They
now
get it into Grace.
Grace is open.
Oh, she's
Foul.
fouled from behind by number 5,
I didn't see
Mansfield.
she came back in, huh? Who went out? Number 10. No, 10's in. 14 must have come out, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, 14 came out. There she is.
Topa into Janko. Full shot clock here. They get it to Topa. Puts up a little runner. Oh, it just falls off the rim, and Howinski with the rebound.
Another rebound.
Cross-court pass down low to Cadmus. Reverse is good. And now it's a 9-point lead.
Yeah. Ooh.
And taken away again by the Bears.
1:25 to go.
So the
45-37 in favor of the Bears. Fake
drive by Risley is good. So it's 48-37, 11-point lead now. Wheels starting to come off here for Northwestern. Oh, around the rim and out, no good on the 3 by Topa. And it's a tie-up. Possession arrow to Northwestern with 58.8 seconds left. They get it down low to Franklin, back to Maltby. Tough defense by the Bears.
They're
another
everywhere.
takeaway, a tie-up. This one will go to the Bears.
You can see why they've played so well in that ECC league. Their defense is stifling.
They get it down low to Cadmus. Shot no good. Gets her on a rebound, though. Puts it up and in. So the Bears have really had a big run here.
Yeah.
Maltby gets it to Stimson, guarded by Howinski. Near takeaway. Franklin guarded at the top of the key. Or Franklin guarded at the top of the key.
Trying to post up down low. She has her against DeBerry.
13 seconds on the shot clock.
There
Back
it is.
to Topa. She spins. Crossover dribble. Cut off by.
Wow. DeBerry. Wow. What defense by DeBerry.
1 second on the shot clock, and it's a shot clock violation. So, and that's how the quarter will end.
50. It's a 37. 22-10 in that quarter, Mike.
So a huge quarter for the Bears, and it's their defense that has been, you said it, stifling is the best way to describe it. And right now, Northwestern has no answers. Even Topa couldn't get her shot off because she was hounded by DePerry.
You don't see that too often, right? That Maddie Topa had trouble getting around her and getting through there. DeBerry just moved her feet very well and cut off that baseline. So a
big hole to climb out of for Northwestern. They trail by 13.
Those guys.
They trail by 13 as we start the fourth period here.
And we just want to shout out to everybody watching us live streaming. We're so happy that we're able to do that, do this year. And we have a big contingent out in Ohio, right? Or is it Illinois? I forget.
Somewhere in the Midwest.
Right, where the Maddie Topa fan club is. I know the Stimson, Grace Stimson's grandmother is watching. And there's a couple other people out there that I know were tuning in. And so we just really appreciate everybody following us.
Yeah, we've been very happy with the number of viewers that we've had for all the live streams we've done recently.
Yeah.
And we want to give a shout out to Grandma Rita, who's actually here in attendance tonight, watching her granddaughter, Maddie.
Don't forget, come and watch us Thursday nights from 7:30 to 8:30 and give us a call.
Obviously not tonight because we're here.
Yeah.
And a foul.
See who they get this time. So 5 comes back in. Oh.
think they said 22.
23 is
Or 23, Cadmus.
Her third, right?
Maltby trying to get it in to Stimson.
Oh.
Shot hits the bottom of the rim. No good. The Bears have it again.
Get it to the Bear. Been stuck on 37.
They get it down low to Howinski. The only thing stopping her was the rim there. It was a little short. Tie up. Possession arrow keeps it with the Bears.
Callie Mansfield had a nice interior pass to Howinski.
They get it into Risley. Catch and shoot, no good. Topa comes out with it. She's held by DePerry, no call, but they get it down low. And Stimson was blocked by Howinski, no call. Yeah. Like you said, Billy, the referees in the state tournament have really let the players play.
Right, yeah.
No ticky-tack fouls.
Nope.
Well, that's good.
It is good, right? Looking for her down low.
Now they get it down low. She's triple teamed, still gets around it. Won't fall for her. Janko comes out with it. Pushes it ahead to Topa. She's going to draw a foul. She'll go to the line.
Mansfield, her second foul. So 18 so far for Maddie Topa.
She swishes the first.
19.
Coming into this game, she was 22 away from 8th place. She's now 3 points away. 2 points away.
And we just, want to say that
Howinski
comes out and gets a huge round of applause.
She's only a sophomore.
6:45 to go. 50-39.
11-point game.
Double dribble.
Oh, okay. So it's a turnover.
Double dribble.
So an opportunity here for the Highlanders to try and get back in it. They trail by 11 with 6:37 to go. Topa gets a screen.
Oh, Nina Sharesta's in now. She's in for Maltby.
Oh, they tried to pass it into the lane, and Sharest fouls DePerry. Tried to prevent the breakaway.
Yeah.
So number 12
comes out.
Addison Cadmus takes a seat. They get it back to Howinski, who just re-entered. And they drop it down low to Risley, who lays it up and in.
All her points in the second half.
52-39.
For Risley.
Topa's going to launch a three. Oh, in and out. No good. That would have given her 8th place all time. They get it to Cadmus ahead of the field. Lays it up and in from the left side. So now it's a 15-point margin, 54-39. Janko.
Off her leg.
Gives it up back to Franklin.
No matter who they bring in, Mike, they play good D.
Franklin launches a three. Short. No good. Howinski with a rebound.
Another rebound.
So now, obviously, the clock, the ally of the Bears.
Right.
They can run a lot of clock here. Still 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They drop it down low, but Topa intercepts it. And she will take it to the basket and lays it up and in from the left side.
1 point away. No, wait. 22. That's 22, Mike. That does it.
Shot no good. Sharest with a rebound. She's going to think about it and slow it down. 4:45 remaining. Janko turns right, and she's pushed.
Cadmus, that'll be her 4th, but Mike, that's 22 now for Maddie Topa, so that puts her at 8th place. She just passed Desiree Elmore. And we just should note that Emily Arell moved up to 4th place yesterday. She ended up with 2,407 points.
Yeah, it's just we've talked
Truly
about it a lot
amazing,
this year.
yeah.
The truly amazing. Two young ladies from the Northwest corner, both over 2,000 points for their career. Emily Arell in the top 5 in Connecticut State history, and now Maddie Topa, 8th.
Right. With now 2,
So there
2,
was a
3,
timeout
4.
called with 4:41 remaining, 13-point margin, 54-41 in favor of the Bears.
Yeah, again, we just talk about it, Mike. It's just been that defense that has been so outstanding. We saw, some substitutions. Number 5, Callie Mansfield come in. Number 12, Addison Cadmus. Both of those are freshmen, and their defense is just really good. They move their feet. They get in right positions. They switch really well.
Yeah, and everybody who has come in has been able to play defense.
Yeah, right.
So obviously it's a point of emphasis. It's served them well, and it's caused trouble for the Highlanders here tonight. But there's still time. 4:41 remaining, 13-point game, 54-41. Highlanders will inbound under their own basket. Full shot clock here. They get it into Franklin.
Maltby's back in.
Gets it over to Stimson, puts up a shot. No good, but then Nina Charest somehow gets the ball, but then lost the handle. She's the shortest player on the floor.
Right.
Gets it over to Mansfield for a shot, and she hits.
For 2, but
so she's on the board. 56-41. They get it down low to Topa. She's fouled and won.
That's good.
Looks like 10 called on the foul. DeBerry.
Third.
And she makes the free throw. And Mansfield takes it right to the basket. No good. Topa grabs the rebound. And the foul is called, it looks like, on Howinski. He
lost his whistle, though, huh? That's only her second. 14. Adeline.
So Grace Stimson takes a seat. 3:59 to go. Northwestern trailing by 12, 56-44. They get it nice, high-low.
Pass.
Topa, Callie Franklin had her shot blocked by Howinski. But Highlanders will keep it.
56-40.
They get it into Janko.
Knocked away by Cadmus.
They're letting a lot of contact go.
Oh, yeah,
that was a foul.
That was a foul, right?
Called.
That was a total foul.
And another
press.
Tip. Step back by Topa. Back rim no good. And Risley with the rebound.
Risley.
And a travel is called. So that's a break for the Highlanders with 3:30 to go.
I didn't see that one, but
they could cut the deficit here to 10 or under on this possession.
Go, Maddie. Franklin.
Howinski guarding her. Over to Charest. Now Janko puts up a 3 and in.
Kenzie.
So it's a 9-point game. 3:05 remaining.
10 for Janko.
They get it to Howinski.
Nice run for the Highlanders. 55.
15 seconds on the shot clock. They get it to Howinski. Cross-court pass to Cadmus. Oh, her shot just won't fall. And it goes over to the Highlanders. So with 2:36 remaining, 3-possession game, 56-47.
56. Wow, that
9-point game.
Man,
3 possessions. They try to get it down low to Topa.
And they do.
Far away hits.
Timeout, Fred.
So it's now a 7-point game with 2:22 to go.
So, it's very interesting. Howinski, after having 14 in the first half, only has that 2 here in the second half. And Cadmus has really from 8. Now she's got 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 20 now. So she scored 12 here in the second half.
But nice, like you said, Billy, nice little run by Northwestern to cut the deficit to 7 with 2:22 to go. So there's still a chance here.
All right. Yeah.
So
little substitutions for the Bears, which I was just sort of surprised in. They have some of those other players in, but now it looks like they're going back to the starters, right? We see the starters all sitting down there, and see who's going to go in on the Northwestern side. If Grace will go back in, right? Why not now, right?
Yeah.
She only got 3 fouls. Put Grace in.
Looks like he's going to stay with the lineup that was out there.
I guess for ball handling, maybe. That's what it is.
So they're going to be probably pressure defense in the backcourt here.
They like that 2-2-1.
They get it into DePerry.
Full court press.
Charest. Oh, near steal by Maltby.
That's the one.
They do get it across. And a foul. Looks like they got Charest on the foul.
I don't know how many team fouls, Mike. Can you?
It looks like that was the fourth.
Yeah, yep. 3 for the Bears.
DePerry gets a screen from Risley.
Howinski.
Now they get it down to Howinski. Turns right and banks it up and in. I guess we gave her the announcer's jinx saying we only had 2 points in the second half. They go right to her. Topa drives, scoop shot.
He gets fouled. Either 11 or 14. 14. So Risley, it's just her second.
So Topa steps to the line with 1:48 remaining.
Team 5th.
And the score is 58-49, so it's a 9-point game here. Maddie can cut it to 7.
Right.
But, given that what
the
margin is here, let's make a mention of all the seniors on the Northwestern squad. Of course, we have number 4, Mackenzie Janko. Number 5, Emma Maltby. And we also have number 21, Callie Franklin. And, of course, the incomparable Maddie Topa, number 22. We hate to say call the game here, but given the score and the time remaining, we don't.
And we want to recognize them.
We want to recognize
them. All
exactly.
Had great careers. Maddie's a 4-year starter.
She makes the first. She's had a big game here again tonight.
28.
Second goes off the rim and out. Howinski with the rebound. So it's an 8-point game. And I think they called a foul.
Yep. Yeah, foul 11. Yeah, now it is foul 11, right? Hack-a-shack. Now S4.
And they foul Risley. Looks like they got Janko on the foul.
It's just her first.
But it is the team 5th, so we'll send Risley to the line with 1:41 remaining. And she clanks the first one.
Need to get this rebound, right?
And second is good. So score now 59-50 and a timeout called with 1:41 to go.
Soler, 30-second timeout from Solar. She said 59-50, 1:41
So
to
still
go
a
here.
3-possession game. So still possible, but at this point, Northwestern may have to start looking for some threes.
Stonington has been on a big streak. I was looking back, Mike. They won their last 9 regular season game. They won 2 of 3. They lost to Wyndham in the ECC, their division final, and then they won their 2 first state playoff games. So 13 of the last 14 games they have won.
And they are clearly a good team.
Yes,
they have size, they have some ball handlers, and they play pressure defense.
Right. You know, we got three players in double digits. All right.
So Northwestern gets it ahead to Topa. Oh, Janko will drive down the lane, puts up a runner, no good. And DePerry comes up with a rebound. They try to foul her. Oh, they get it ahead to number 14, Adeline Risley. She converts.
She ran the floor really well.
Good execution on the fast break there. Topa long 3, short. And it'll go out of bounds over to the Bears with 1:10 remaining. 61-50 our score.
They said go foul.
They get it, foul Howinski. Better yet, get a steal. Topa, quick 3, banks it in. 61-53. They should try and foul her. And they do. So they foul Howinski. It'll send her to the line. She's yet to hit a free throw in the game. Let's see who they called the foul on.
21.
So they got Callie Franklin on the foul.
That's
so
academic.
57.2 seconds left. Short. That's the only flaw in her game.
Yeah.
You can tell in her body language. She does not like shooting free throws. But that, announcer's jinx.
The rest brings it across.
Topa's got it. Long 3 from Rhode Island. And no good.
That was from Misquamicut.
Straight from the westerly beaches. And they foul Howinski again. Franklin again on the foul. So let's see if that last make gives Howinski some confidence here. 46 seconds left. 62-53 our score. Still a 3-possession game. But time running out.
Silence.
And around the rim and out.
One for 9.
Oh, nothing but net. So she makes it a 4-possession game.
43 seconds.
Northwestern has to go quickly. Janko with the 3, back rim no good. And Howinski with a rebound. They should foul her again. But they force a turnover. Franklin's shot. Naresh tries to save it and hits the back wall very hard with 29.6 seconds left. They get it into Cadmus, and she's fouled by Janko.
I don't know if they...
So she'll step to the line for 2 with 27.8 seconds left. makes the first.
.21 now for Caitlin Cadmus.
Second one is also good.
Like she'll be continuing her
And a steal by the
career.
Bears, so that's going to do it here. And they quickly get it down court to number 14, Risley, who lays it up and in. 67-53.
Give it to Maddie.
Janko takes it in. Euro step, no good. Maltby with the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback attempt with 5.3 seconds left. So Emma with a chance to get a couple of more points here. So it looks like the Bears are going to advance to the semifinals on Monday night, March the 10th. And they might face league foe Wyndham. Oh, gets the roll, does Emma?
They blew the whistle, the horn. All right, so
Kylie Stapleton comes in, replacing Callie Franklin, and Mackenzie Janko, and Grace Stimson comes in as well.
Mackenzie Janko,
and a couple of other subs. Looks like number 3 is going to come in. Lorelei Kleps and Caitlin Maxwell and Maddie Topa. She's going to get a great round of applause for a phenomenal high school basketball career.
Callie Franklin.
Unparalleled in Northwestern history. Won't get the
Mackenzie
roll there.
Janko.
Howinski with a rebound, and the clock will wind down here. And the Bears will walk away with the 67-54 win over the Highlanders. But Highlanders have nothing to hang their heads about. It was a fantastic season.
Certainly was, Mike. They did great throughout the whole regular season. Then they won that exciting Berkshire League Tournament championship game there, and then came out and beat Platt Tech and beat Comp Science, and then played a tough Stonington team and just came out strong, really strong early, and then just that defense. Once they started pressing and that whole deal, it just got them out of sync a little bit.
It did, and unfortunately, the Bears were just, somewhat better team tonight. If these two teams played 10 times, I think it might be slightly in favor of the Bears, but Northwestern definitely can compete with them. And the only thing that's really sad about this is that the fact that Northwestern's season is over and the careers of those 4 seniors on the Northwestern squad. We'll tell them again. Of course, we have number 4, Mackenzie Janko, number 5, Emma Maltby, number 21, Callie Franklin, and, of course, number 22, Maddie Topa. Just great careers for all of them. Part of a very strong winning program at Northwestern under the direction of Coach Williams and his assistants, Stacy Zemaitis and Lindsay Blanchard. And, there's a lot of young players on the Northwestern team as well. We got to see a little bit of that in the last couple of games in the state tournament where they had big victories, and we got to see some of the younger players play. And, of course, Grace Stimson was a freshman playing all year long.
Yeah, starting out there. So we'll just go through it. So Mackenzie Janko ended up with 13 points again. That's her average. She probably averaged right around 13 to 18 points a game. She has not only a great basketball career, but also a great volleyball career. Emma Maltby ended up with 3 points, handles the ball really well, plays great defense. Callie Franklin had 6 points. She down low. She could get some good moves in there. She brought the ball up a lot tonight. She had a couple of nice moves underneath, which was good. Just had a tall order with that Howinski down there. She's going to be special. We'll have to keep an eye on her. I could see her going somewhere in college too. I mean,
it looks like she would have college potential. She's got size. She's a throwback. You don't see many low post players in high school basketball anymore, but she was certainly all of that tonight.
Yeah, and then we just have all Berkshire League Maddie Topa with 31 points tonight. So she'll end up her career with 2,243. Like we said, that will put her 8th all time in Connecticut. So it's just a tremendous effort. Hard work, dedication. Maddie has worked so hard throughout her whole life. Starting as little girls playing in the rec leagues, and then getting into AAU and going. And I'm so happy both her and Emily played here. Right, they didn't go to prep schools. They both could have gone to prep schools, but they stayed at their college, their high schools, and played locally, and it's been great.
Yeah, well said, Billy, because it's something to say about representing your hometown high school, and both those young ladies certainly did that, and very, very well, and very, very proudly, and both very, very skilled, and of course, they're both going to play in college.
Yeah,
So
right.
Emily
Yep.
Arell from Gilbert will play at Post University in Waterbury, Connecticut, and then. Of course, Maddie Topa is going to play in this neck of the woods. She's going
Yeah.
to play at Eastern Connecticut State
Right.
University next
Yeah, it's
year.
gonna be good.
So it's going to be good. We may have an opportunity to see them play in college, but you know, I'm sure there's a few little tears being shed down on the Northwestern sideline, but it's very short-lived because they all had a great season. They went very, very far, and they just ran into a better opponent here tonight.
Right. That's it. And we just want to thank everybody for tuning in to our live stream. It's been really great. This is our first year getting this going, and we really enjoyed doing it. And we're thankful for so many viewers out there watching us. So we'll be back. We're going to actually try to do some baseball and softball games this year. I don't know if we can get a live stream going. I'm going to look in to get a hot spot a separate hotspot so that we can get it maybe out of the fields. But just want to thank everybody, and don't forget we're on Just Sports Winstead every Thursday night from 7:30 to 8:30.
And just as a reminder, we're going to get some of these folks that you've seen on our live streams on our program in the coming weeks. We're going to have Emily Arell and Maddie Topa, probably, we think, Hope on the same show. And then we're going to have Tim Fitzpatrick, the Nonawag boys basketball coach. We're going to have Charlie Harbor, longtime referee from Winstead. And then we're going to have
swim team, the Northwestern swim
the
team,
very
Jason
successful
captains, right?
Northwestern swim team, Jason DeMauro and some of his swimmers. And then also we're going to have Evan Sheeby and his father, Derek Sheeby, of course, of the Sheeby wrestling clan. And we'll have them on our show as well at some time in the near future. But thank you again for tuning in. We want to thank our cameraman, Tim Wheeler, for making the long journey down here to the very southeasternmost point in Connecticut for this game. It's a nice setup here at Stonington when we drove in. They have a nice athletic complex here. And, of course, we have Billy Richmond, our all-world and all NVL and all Berkshire League public address announcer, doing color commentary here tonight. And I am Mike Kurtz. We're signing off on behalf of Just Sports Winstead. And tune in to our YouTube channel. Once again, Just Sports Winstead, to catch either our live show or replays of any of the games that we either taped or live streamed from earlier this season. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a good night.